Welcome to Georgia Historical Society Resources Revealed. I'm Jordan Fisher and I'm an Education and Programs intern here. I've been learning about all the great free online educational resources we have here at Georgia Historical Society, and I'm excited to share them with you. The easiest way to find most of our educational resources is to go to our website, georgiahistory.com. On the main page, find the Learn tab, then go down and click on For Educators. Now we can discuss what materials we have available, how you can use them, and where to find them. Did you know that GHS has resources for teaching with primary sources? On the Teaching with Primary Sources page, you can discover the power of incorporating primary sources in your lesson plans through GHS-created primary source sets, teacher guides, handouts, teacher-made materials, and engaging student activities. Just click here to go to the Teaching with Primary Sources page. First, let's look at chapter by chapter primary sources. This page includes links to primary source sets that accompany each page in the textbook, Georgia, A History of Change and Progress. Next, let's look at the NEH Interactive Case Study. This resource was created for students in grades 6 through 12 and provides fun, interactive activities to help students understand African American life and experience on Ossabaw Island. At the bottom of the page, you can find a link to our handouts and presentations. Here you can find ready-to-use resources designed to help you and your students find, discuss, and use primary sources in the classroom, like this presentation here. Finally, let's look at the Opening America's Archives page. This resource includes 5 primary source sets with a PDF teacher guide of historical background, a bibliography of primary sources, and suggested activities and projects. You can also find handouts and teacher-made materials to use with these lessons. Here you can see an example of one of the primary source sets. Did you know that GHS has an app for that? With a new and improved GHS Marker app, which is available for both iPhones and Androids, you can view the entire state database of historical markers in the palm of your hand. It's great for travel, field trips, or if you just want to see which markers are near you. The app also enables you to create your very own marker-based driving trail. You can also search our historical marker database online by marker program, county, gender, historical period, place, race, or subject. Did you know that GHS has all kinds of resources for learning about influential individuals in Georgia history? To find them, go to the Learn tab, click on Explore Georgia History, then go to the Featured Historical Figures page. Here you can choose any of our Featured Historical Figures pages to learn more. Let's click on James Edward Oglethorpe. On Oglethorpe's page, you can find stories of his life and legacy, suggested readings, and a link to a printable teacher guide. Our teacher guides include vocabulary words, teaching tips and activities, and source lists. Did you know that the Georgia Historical Society has online exhibits covering United States and Georgia history? Each of these primary source-based interactive exhibits brings history to life with recent scholarship and items from our collections. Just go to the Explore Georgia History page and click on Online Exhibits. You can see the online exhibits that we have here. Let's check out the 3 Centuries of Georgia History page. In this exhibit, you can look at primary sources by century and different historical phases within that century. Did you know that the Georgia Historical Society has a digital image catalog where you can search for primary sources to use in your classroom? You can find this search tool by going to the Research tab, clicking on Search Our Collection, and then going to the Search Our Digital Images page. This search tool enables you to find artifacts, photographs, prints, and other primary source materials from our collection. use the keyword search to find items. Then you can select an item to view information about it, zoom in on any images, or even save our watermarked copy for your personal use. Did you know that the Georgia Historical Society has a joint collaboration with Georgia Public Broadcasting called Today in Georgia History that focuses on significant people and events associated with a particular day in Georgia history? You can find it by going to the Learn tab, clicking on Today in Georgia History, then clicking on this link in the text. On the Today in Georgia History page, you can find short streaming videos as well as vocabulary, daily writing prompts, and suggestions for further study. These resources can be used for students of all grade levels to cover all subject areas based on content and align with Georgia's social studies curriculum and performance standards. Did you know that the Georgia Historical Society has a frequently updated educational blog? Sophia Schoolhouse, which is located on the For Educators page, is a great resource for the classroom that includes thorough and entertaining videos and detailed resource reviews that you and your students can use to explore the Georgia Historical Society's vast collection and find great educational resources. Be sure to check out our recent blog post highlighting our educational resources and includes links to several of the pages that you've seen today. Did you know that the Georgia Historical Society has an Educator Web guide to help teachers navigate our online educational resources? This web guide provides very detailed information on the educational resources we've discussed today and many others. It includes directions and links to each page and is organized by time period and theme. You can find the web guide on our Teacher Guides page. Did you know that the Georgia Historical Society has a monthly education newsletter? You can sign up for the newsletter or view past issues by going to the For Educators page and clicking on this link. In each monthly issue, you will receive current, up-to-date information about educational programs, events, and resources at Georgia Historical Society and throughout the community. Thank you for joining me today on our journey through the Georgia Historical Society's educational resources. I hope that this video helped you find some great new resources for your classroom. Be sure to check out our website, georgiahistory.com, often for new and updated educational materials and information.